Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video in the Yazi Tier 8 Premium Chinese Tank Destroyer. Just so you guys know, there'll be two videos today. This one in the Yazi, and I'll have a cram bagging video up later this evening for you, just so you're aware, so look forward to that. So in this game, I'm in the Yazi, I'm platooned with Spandex, who's in his Russian artillery, and there's going to be a very heavy Tier 9 and 10 game. So, I want to play aggressive, but obviously I don't want to play too aggressive because of how many Tier 10s they've got, including the two Death Stars on the Jaeger room, and a Tier 10 artillery. So what you're going to see I'm going to do is, I'm going to camp, but I'm going to camp in such a position where I can use my camo and not get spotted and snipe, but also, I'm going to be able to use my view range to spot people. So even when I'm camping, I'm still able to spot people and make myself useful in other ways. I'm not just going to camp 700 meters away doing nothing else for the team. And the thing about the Yazi is, it doesn't have good view range, it only has 360. I do have good crew skills, all the view range skills, and I do have coated optics, but what I recommend to most people is, I'd usually say coated optics, use that on a tank with at least 380 meters view range. Anything below that, use binoculars. But in a Yazi, because most of the time I'm brawling at close range, I'm moving around the map, I'm moving backward and forwards, angling my armour, means that most of the time I'm not stationary long enough for binoculars to activate, so that's why I don't use binoculars on this tank, even though the view range is really bad. But also it's got really good camo this tank, which means even though you've got the bad view range, you can get forward quite a bit to a position where the view range combined with your camouflage that you get close enough to spot people. So you see I found this bush here, and this bush is going to be my friend for a majority of the game here. And you're going to see that when the Chrysler K pops back up, I'm actually going to be the one who's spotting him, because you'll see I actually get assistance when he gets shot at. You saw me have a quick glance over to the right there, that's because I see that light tank on the map. There's the Chrysler K. I messed up that shot there, but like, I underestimated how fast that tank gets. It's actually pretty mobile on the acceleration, so I didn't lead the shot well enough. There you go, see him get some assistance for it. So I'm close enough to spot this dude, unlike a lot of the TDs behind me. So, again, why am I playing more carefully than usual this game? Because you saw my previous Yazi game, even though there were Tier 10s, I was still brawling with them. That's because, you know, 430U, IS4, heavies and mediums. With their two Death Stars and Jaeger and the Tier 10 artillery, that's what's got me worried. Now I see the light tank on the minimap here to my right, and you're going to see I turn around for him to point my armour at him. I bounce his shot, and instead of going forward, I'm going to back up, because I don't know who else is over at their hill, where the Chrysler K is. So I'm just going to duck down, try and use this little hill here for cover. And you just saw the artillery just miss me. If that hit me, that probably would have been game over right there. So our team's getting wrecked. Just had to go on quite comfortably right now. I've not done much apart from some assistance, so I've pretty much just been a scout for our team at the moment. However, now that the light tank's dead, I'm going to come to these bushes, and our light tank's going to spot the French heavy, and because of where I'm at, I can actually double bush, and by using the double bush action, I can shoot him at 250 meters without getting spotted. So I get one shot into him, gonna get the second one, but now he's going to start moving, and he'd get behind the rocks, and I have to give up on the double bush action and move up. So now I'm shooting just through one bush. I do get spotted. I don't damage him, but I do at least get the track, so I get the assistance when the teammate shoots him there. And I believe I do get the kill. So, only at 900 damage and 1000 assistance right now, so still nothing special. However, look at the enemy team list now. I've seen that Super Conqueror over there, and I've decided, once the Super Conqueror is dealt with, I'm going to start pushing. So you see the Super Conqueror starting to get shot now. He's in a bit of a terrible position, really. He's about to have a couple teammates behind him, so he's got to move forwards. And we're in front of him, so I get one nice shot into the side of him for 450. I'm not spotting him because of all the trees in the way, but at the same time, damage against a Tier 10 tank, and the kill against a Tier 10 tank, and now I'm going to move. And here's where the important bit's going to happen. I always talk about tracking people. There's a bat chat. Because of how many teammates are there, I'm only going to get one shot on him, so instead of going for the damage, I'm going to go for the tracks. I do damage him as well, but I blow his tracks, and now watch my assistance. It's at 1081, and within a few seconds, 2,400. So there's 1,400 assistance just like that. And that's making efficient use of it, because if I just went for the damage there, I've got 400 damage, but by tracking him, I got 1,400 assistance, and luckily for me, 400 damage as well. But if that was a heavy tank, saying, and it wouldn't depend him, it's better to get the 1,400 assistance than the 400 damage, in terms of like marks of excellence and whatnot. And now I'm in a shit position here, because what we're going to see is, there are 2 Death Stars and Jaeger right up there, so what's going to happen is, I'm going to get one shot into one of these, and now I've just got this little rock here, and the second Death Star's coming over. Now thankfully, he's got a rim off the turret and only 5 degrees of gun depression. So you're going to see, I'm trying to hide behind this rock, and he's going to move forward to try and get a shot at me. And this Italian medium's in the way, and you see him just keeping an eye over there, just watching him. I can't do anything, turretless tank, low profile. The artillery can't shoot at me thankfully, because he's got to keep a shot from the people around the corner. So now that Death Star's backed up, so I'm going to try and get a shot. Can't quite get it. And now the other Death Star is going to try and come kill me. And you see, I'm just using this rock basically to save my life right now. Just kind of running around in circles almost. The Gorilla 15 from across the map managed to kill him for me. And I missed that shot, but it's no big deal. I'm happy with this game in a tier 8 tank for a tier 10 match. And as I said, I think it just showed some good map awareness when I saw the light tank come in. Positioning, in that I was in a safe position for myself to not get spotted, but I was also in a position where I could spot for the team, so it'll be useful for them. And also the tracking, when it's more efficient to track than to damage. It's only a 2nd class mastery, but 2,400 damage and 2,500 assistance with 2 kills. That's a good game in my books. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.